Fox 28 News at 10 starts now.
We're not ready for this. We can't provide a safe learning environment for the students.
Right now at 10, some teachers and nurses pushing for full remote learning. They fear that schools may become overwhelmed with coronavirus cases. Many Central Ohio districts planning to welcome the kids back in just a month or so, and this leaves administrators with a busy few weeks to get their safety plans in place. Mary Smith joining us live from downtown Columbus with their concerns tonight. Mary, you spoke with some nurses, and what are they saying?
Yeah, Bob, we spoke with two nurses, or one nurse out of two for Athens City schools. They tell us that they want virtual learning for the start of school this fall, saying that all of these safety precautions are just not realistic for them to implement. They're not the only professionals in school districts here in Central Ohio asking for virtual learning a month from now.
From our perspective as your school nurses, we feel it is unsafe if we return to in-person education.
This YouTube video expresses the concerns of Athens City School District's two nurses. The pair works with 2,500 students in 6 buildings.
Looking at all those recommendations and seeing just the fact that we only have 2 nurses in our district, plus all of the things we would need to do in addition to that, because we're in this pandemic, we just didn't think that it was possible to make the school as safe as it needed to be for both our students and our staff.
Shaw and her colleague hope the school board votes on a virtual learning model during its meeting Thursday night.
We're not ready for this. We can't provide a safe learning environment for the students or for the staff.
Shaw is also the president of the Ohio Association of School Nurses.
Unfortunately, heard from a lot of school districts that aren't having the school nurse brought to the table to have those conversations, and I don't understand that.
Also asking for virtual learning, the Columbus Education Association. The organization says the current protocols for in-person learning might not be enough for Columbus City schools.
These are the recommendations in a perfect world. And we know that if anybody that spent any time in school knows that things aren't perfect.
Zach Jenkins, clinical specialist of infectious diseases at Cedarville University, says full virtual learning models may not be the answer for society.
As we have about 27 million workers that really depend on schools for childcare. So really, we have to find a way to make schools work for us. Until we have a vaccination, we can't necessarily just shut down the world as we know it. So what that really means for us is that the education of our students is important, and we have to make sure that that continues so we don't deprive a generation of students in general.
And the Athens City School Board will be meeting virtually Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Live tonight from North Bank Park, Mary Smith, Fox 28 News.
Thanks, Mary.